Hey guys, so today is an activity that I created called the Snowman activity. This was an introduction to trying to learn how to properly use circle equations in Desmos. Now, so what you're going to look at is you're going to kind of want to get, this is a good example of a final product here of this snowman. There are going to be different pieces you're going to try to make. For instance, you need a head, a body, a bottom body, left eye, right eye, nose, mouth, buttons, however many buttons you want to have. And then you can go a little bit nuts. If you see here, this person kind of made a parabola right here to make a smile, which is kind of one of the harder things to do. Now, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be making your center, your radius, and then using your equation. So what we're going to do is go to Desmos. So let's go to desmos.com. We're going to hit Start Graphing. Now, one thing you're going to need to do is plug in the normal circle equation, which is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals radius squared. Now, what you can do is you can copy and paste this and keep putting into each of these boxes, so that way you can use it again and again. And if you'd like to, you can actually hit these here, which will start kind of making circles. And as you kind of move it, it will change the position of your circle, depending on how accurate you want it to be. Maybe you want it to be left and right. If you notice that K moves it left up and down, H moves it left and right, and R changes how big it is. So, all right, let's say my radius is about a 1 right here, right? Well, then let's make another one. If you notice, hey, I'm not seeing anything here. Well, if you hit enter, you can start changing some of these things. Like let's say I make my H 2. Hey, look what that happened, right? But I want to make a snowman, so let's make it, that's not going to really matter there, so let's just make that a 1, right? Then let's try to take this K here and make it 2. Hey, that's starting to look more like a snowman. Maybe 3. No, that's too much. You know what? Maybe if I don't like 2 or 3, maybe I could do something like 2.5. But then, hey, I don't know. Usually the second body is a little bit smaller than the first body, so let's change the radius. Let's say 1. Well, that's the same. Maybe 2. Whoa, that's not very good. Let's go small. Let's say something like maybe 0.5. Oh, well, that's too small. You're going to have to mess with it a little bit to kind of get the right way that you like it. Like 0.8, that looks about good. And you're going to keep trying to make more and more of these. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to kind of record all these different pieces on this sheet here. I want to know what your center of your head, your middle body, your bottom body, your left eye, right eye. I want to know the center, and I want to know the radius. How would you find the center? Well, remember, the equation is x minus h squared, y minus k squared. So, in this situation, I have my center, which is right here, which is the first one. So I know that my, let's say that's what, my bottom body. So my bottom body would be about right here, and that was, the center is at 1, 1. The radius is what? If I go from the center to the out, that's about 1. And so my equation would be pretty much what I have using these pieces, which would be x minus 1 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals, not plus, my mistake, equals 1 squared. So that's how I'm going to encompass the center and radius into the equation. What I want you guys to do is do all these pieces here and try to make a snowman. Now, if you want to make a parabola or like a smile, that's going to be something harder. That's going to be more advanced things. Like, for instance, I've had other students try to make arms or smiles. Like some people have made smiles. Let me see if I get a different one. Here's another one. So they use smaller ones to make the buttons, and they use several circles, if you want to get even closer in here, as making the smile. So if you do that, you could just write in smile 1, smile 2, etc., etc. Okay? Or maybe you want to use them to make arms. You could make arms going up to the left and right. If you want to, you could definitely look up on Desmos to try to find actually line arms or parabola smiles. And that's going to be the extra part to this. And that's about it.